Welcome back to Future Wheelz, the place where we take you into the next generation of cars before anyone else. Today we're talking about one of Ford's most intriguing compact crossovers that has just stepped into the future with its 2026 model, the Ford Puma. The Puma has been building a reputation in Europe and other markets as a stylish, compact, and practical SUV with a little sporty twist, and now Ford has refreshed it for 2026 with design tweaks, upgraded technology, and a sharper focus on efficiency and performance. If you're considering a compact crossover that blends personality with practicality, stay tuned because this one might surprise you. When you first see the new Puma, the styling grabs your attention right away. Ford has taken what was already a sleek, coupe-inspired crossover and refined it for 2026. The front fascia now carries Ford's latest design language. The headlights are slimmer and stretch back into the fenders with a more aggressive LED signature. They give the Puma a premium look that wouldn't be out of place on a much more expensive vehicle. The grille is slightly wider and lower, emphasizing stability while still keeping that friendly, approachable face that buyers loved in earlier versions. The lower bumper has sharper edges and functional air intakes that direct airflow efficiently around the car, reducing drag and enhancing fuel economy. The sculpted hood lines give it a muscular tone, a reminder that this compact crossover has athletic DNA. Moving along the side profile, the Puma keeps its distinctive coupe-like roofline that slopes gently towards the rear, but now it's cleaner and more aerodynamic. The beltline sweeps upward toward the C-pillar, giving the impression of motion even when the car is standing still. Wheel arches are slightly flared, housing options from 17-inch alloys up to more aggressive 19-inch designs depending on trim level. The side mirrors have been redesigned for better airflow and reduced wind noise, which means a quieter cabin on the road. Flush-fitting door handles on some higher trims add a touch of modern elegance while improving aerodynamics, and subtle chrome or black accents vary depending on the trim you go for, whether it's the sporty street line or the more luxurious titanium. At the back, the 2026 Ford Puma sports new taillights with a three-dimensional LED design that makes the car instantly recognizable at night. The rear spoiler has been reshaped to manage airflow more effectively while still adding that sporty character. The bumper is slightly chunkier with a faux diffuser element, and depending on the variant, you might see dual exhaust outlets that hint at performance. The tailgate is wide and opens high, offering practical access to what remains one of the Puma's strongest features, its boot space. The Puma continues with its clever MegaBox storage compartment beneath the floor, a deep and washable storage well that's perfect for muddy boots, sports gear, or anything messy you don't want inside the cabin. It's these small but thoughtful design choices that have helped the Puma stand out in its class. Now stepping inside, the 2026 Puma has taken a big leap in terms of technology and refinement. Ford has clearly listened to customer feedback and elevated the cabin to feel more premium without losing its user-friendly approach. Right in front of the driver, you'll find a fully digital 12.8-inch instrument cluster, crisp, customizable, and easy to read. The center console is dominated by Ford's latest sync system, now on a massive 13-inch floating touchscreen that sits neatly above the dashboard. The interface is smoother, quicker, and supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, along with Ford's connected services, over-the-air updates, and integrated navigation that provides live traffic and charging information for hybrid models. Materials throughout the cabin feel upgraded compared to older Pumas. Soft touch plastics, contrast stitching, and fabric or leather options depending on trim give it a more upmarket feel. Higher trims can be spec'd with recycled materials, highlighting Ford's sustainability push. And there are even premium options like a panoramic sunroof and ambient interior lighting that adjusts to your mood. The seats themselves are redesigned for greater comfort, with available lumbar support, memory functions, and heating or cooling depending on the trim. Rear passengers benefit from improved knee room thanks to slightly reshaped front seat backs, and while the sloping roofline does slightly limit headroom for taller passengers, it's still competitive for the class. Storage is plentiful, from large door bins to clever cubbies, and of course, that huge MegaBox in the trunk. With the seats folded flat, the Puma offers one of the largest cargo capacities in the small crossover segment, making it a practical choice for families or anyone with an active lifestyle. Under the hood, the 2026 Puma continues with a range of efficient powertrains but now refined with more hybridization. The base engine is still Ford's reliable 1.0-liter EcoBoost 3-cylinder, now paired with a 48-volt mild hybrid system. Power outputs range from around 125 to 155 horsepower, offering a good balance between economy and punch. The mild hybrid system recovers energy during braking and helps boost acceleration, making the car feel livelier while also improving fuel efficiency. For those wanting something sportier, the Puma Street variant returns, powered by a tuned version of the 1.5-liter EcoBoost engine with around 200 horsepower. This gives the Puma hot hatch levels of performance in crossover clothing. It's quick off the line, agile through corners, and comes with sports-tuned suspension, larger brakes, and a more aggressive exhaust note. Ford Performance has even worked on the steering feel, giving the street variant sharper responses and a genuinely fun-to-drive character, proving that crossovers don't have to be boring. Transmission choices include a slick 6-speed manual for purists or a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic that delivers smooth shifts and improved efficiency. Front-wheel drive remains standard, but advanced traction control ensures grip in most conditions, and rumors suggest Ford may bring in an all-wheel drive hybrid variant later in the model cycle for those who need more versatility. On the road, the Puma impresses with a composed ride. Suspension tuning strikes a balance between comfort and handling precision, and the mild hybrid system makes city driving smoother by assisting during stop-start traffic. Out on the highway, the Puma feels stable and quiet, thanks to extra insulation and the aerodynamic work Ford has put into the design. Safety is also top-notch, with Ford's Co-Pilot 360 suite offering adaptive cruise control, lane centering, blind spot monitoring, traffic sign recognition, and even automated parking assistance. The 2026 Puma aims to give you big car safety features in a compact package. As for pricing, Ford has kept the Puma competitive in the compact crossover segment. In Europe, the base models are expected to start around €26,000, which roughly translates to the upper $20,000 range in US dollars if and when it arrives in more markets. Mid-range trims with more tech and comfort features move into the low $30,000s, while the sporty street variant pushes closer to $37,000. Considering the level of technology, safety, and design packed into this small SUV, Ford has positioned the Puma as a strong value proposition. It's a car that competes not just on price but on personality and practicality. So what's the verdict on the 2026 Ford Puma? Ford has taken an already strong contender in the compact crossover world and made it sharper, smarter, and more efficient. The exterior tweaks give it a fresh, modern look, the interior tech brings it in line with more expensive rivals, and the range of powertrains ensures there's something for everyone, from efficiency-minded commuters to performance enthusiasts. The Puma has always been about blending fun with function, and this latest version carries that philosophy forward into the future. Thanks for watching Future Wheels. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Ford Puma, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more future car reviews, and let us know in the comments what you think about Ford's latest small SUV. Would you pick the Puma over its rivals like the Volkswagen T-Roc, the Hyundai Kona, or the Peugeot 2008? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, keep your eyes on the road ahead, and we'll see you